Now I will give the floor to Angela, so she can explain the role of EuroGeographics in CORDA project. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Inaki. Next slide, please. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Angela Baker, and as Jose Miguel said, I'm Head of Partnerships and Sustainability at EuroGeographics. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about our members and our relationship with the Copernicus In Situ component. EuroGeographics is the voice of the European National Mapping, Cadastral and Land Registration Authorities. We're a unique international membership association covering all of geographical Europe, based in Brussels with over 55 members from 45 countries. Our members fulfill an essential role in providing official, definitive and detailed geospatial information for the public good. And as an association, we bring together these government agencies and departments who have a joint agenda. We believe in a society empowered by the use of trusted geospatial services from its members, who are the European National Mapping, Cadastral and Land Registration Authorities. Next slide, please. Our activities are based in three pillars. These are data, representation and knowledge exchange, and the work that we're doing with the EEA and the Copernicus In Situ component falls under our data pillar of activity. Next slide, please. Our data pillar of activity is focused on the provision of our members' trusted high-value data to ensure that the data is used and through its use is therefore valued. And we fulfill this through enabling access to our members' data, through the creation of pan-European data sets and the sharing of our members' expertise and knowledge. And our work with the EEA is an example of this. Next slide, please. So we've worked with the EEA for many years, and as Jose Miguel said, in 2021 we signed a new partnership agreement, and we wanted to work with the EEA and specifically the Copernicus In Situ component for the following reasons. We wanted to make that relationship between our members and the Copernicus In Situ more straightforward. We wanted to enable better access to our members' data. We also wanted to support the EEA as one of our strategic partners. And as more data was becoming open and available, we wanted to include more data into the Copernicus services so that you as users had access to authoritative data from the NMCAs. Next slide, please. So one of the key things that we wanted to do was to remove the legal barriers for Copernicus accessing our members' data, specifically data that was not open. And we introduced a new licensing structure for members to be able to license their data to the Copernicus services. We significantly simplified the process through the creation of a single agreement between the EEA and EuroGeographics, and then an agreement between our members and ourselves. And then the first part we did was focus on the emergency management service. The main agreement contains the general terms of use for our members' data for the Copernicus services. And then the annexes have specific detail for each of the services, allowing our members to pick which service they can provide data to and which data they can provide to that service. As I mentioned, we started specifically with the emergency management service, but we have now extended that to the land and security services. Next slide, please. At the end of our last piece of work with the EEA, this resulted in us increasing 27 of our members signing the main agreement, 27 signing the emergency management service, and 23 signing both the land and 23 signing the security service. This means that 27 of our members were providing data to the Copernicus services. Next slide, please. However, as we progressed through this work, we discovered that it was not just legal barriers that were making an issue of giving access to the data, but also technical barriers. We worked with CORDA directly and engaged with our members to create dedicated technical contact points. And although this was a relatively simple point, I'm sure you can see it was extremely effective, and it allowed CORDA to have that technical contact that they could speak to if there was an issue in them, either finding out the URL or actually getting to the data. Next slide, please. We also engaged directly with our members, and that was to explain the importance of providing their data to these services so that you as the end users could have access to it, and to show them the impact that it would have, and to remind them of the process of how to do this. So we did various things. We created a series of frequently asked questions that were promoted to our members. We ran 2 webinars where CORDA and the EEA both spoke. And we also created 4 case studies to demonstrate the impact of members providing their data to the services. And to summarise all of this work, we created a barriers report looking at both the legal and technical barriers, looking at what we could improve as we move forward. Next slide, please. We also provide access to CORDA of our pan-European data sets. These are open data, and they are all harmonised and edge-matched. Next slide. And you can see these in CORDA by looking for EuroGeographics as the data provider. You can also look up our members directly if you want a specific set of data from a national mapping or cadastral agency, as Iñaki and Olga demonstrated. Next slide, please. So we're now working directly with the CORDA team to try and continue this work and build upon it. And our aim is really to enable even more access to our members' data for you, the users, for the 3 services to meet your needs better. The first task is a continuation of the licensing work to build on removing the legal barriers. The second is about looking at synergies between some of the work that we're doing in our European funded projects with some of the work that CORDA are currently doing. The third is engaging with the national mapping and cadastral agencies to continue to explain to them the importance of providing their data. And then the fourth is providing some guidance material for our members to help them in this work. And also we will be continuing to communicate about our joint activities with our partnership with the EEA.